Okay, let's take a look at KNX. Now this flow came in Friday. I closed it today for a 33% gain based on the chart. It went right up to my first target. I'm going to show you that in a little bit, but let's start with the flow and the checklist. So aggressive buying, this one actually did not meet that requirement. If you look at the first one here, it came in at 1405, 1438, 1455, 1456. Now these top three lines weren't on the screen when I entered the position. So I entered the position on this one here. So there's a little bit of time between each of these. So it wasn't really an aggressive entry. I'm going to cross that one off the list. Specific contract, these are all the $12, $20, $60 calls. So everything you see on the screen here is one specific contract, repeated buying. Contract price increasing. It started at 165, 180, 195. Now that's where I got in. The next trade did drive it even further to 2. So that's a good look there. Ask side sweeps. So the first three that came in were ask side sweeps. These being bids don't scare me because they're block trades. And again, these weren't in there when I took the trade. So this is all additional information after the trade. No solo blocks, meaning this isn't a single line of flow that happens to be a block. And again, these blocks are okay because there are sweeps before it, and those sweeps are giving me information as to what's going on, so those blocks don't scare me off. Significant dollar amount, this was about $350,000. It's not a huge dollar amount, but it's a name that I don't remember seeing too often, so $350,000 in a unique name, that caught my attention. It's not an incredible dollar amount, but we're going to give it an okay status for that one. So this is the chart. This is the 1 minute for today. You can see this spike here. My initial target number 1 was 60.99. This spike here got us to 60.90. So I usually do close some out a little bit before an actual target in case it doesn't quite get all the way up there. Because remember, support and resistance doesn't have to be an exact level. It can be a zone. And that's exactly what happened here. We got close, we dropped a little bit, we tried to make another run, and then we bled off, and now we're consolidating. Now there's enough time on these contracts that it can break through that before expiration, but because it's at target 1 for me, I just close the trade out or I scale out depending on the position size. Now where did I get 60.99 from? We're going to pull back to a daily chart. You can see this spike right here. I'll get the cursor out of the way. Right there it went to 60.99. That's where I have that line drawn, and we went right up to that point there. That's why I closed out the trade. That resistance became resistance again. So let's jump over to the Discord room. This is the Trader's Pit. That's where I'm hanging out all day, posting some charts, what I see in the flow, some trade ideas. There's the alert at everyone. I'm letting them know I'm in KNX. That's the flow that we saw. 195 was the price. And then jumping over to the trade confirms room, there's the flow. That's what I was following. There's the trade confirm, buy to open 195, sell to close 260. That's a 33% gain in a 1-day hold. And that's how we do it with options flow.